for the birth of the men's singles quarterfinal spot in the upcoming match. And this is the live coverage on ITTV. And again, our friend from the Netherlands. She's been actively involved in the development and promotion of table tennis. And she even went to Beijing, the Dutch embassy, to welcome the Chinese squad before they actually headed out for the Netherlands. Tini. And here, OVTCHAROV is up against Timo BOLL. Well, there you go. The German players are very observant, and of course they're going to sit very close to this game. And joining me, it couldn't be more appropriate to do commentary work for this game, is the former head coach of the Germans men's team, Mr. Richard Strauter, and I'm Dong Wang. Richard, this is going to be quite an interesting showdown between Timo BOLL and OVTCHAROV. And also one thing is that I must say, unfortunately, the two had to meet here at this stage. But fortunately, we know that one German would definitely be guaranteed to be in the last 8.
Yeah, I think so. That's a little bit of pity because the way both were playing so far, I think both deserved to make the quarters. Dimitrij yesterday in the match against Kishikawa, he won 4-0. And Kishikawa, all credit to Kishikawa, is a very, very good player, like also around about 30 in the world. And Dimitrij really kicked him out of the box, and was really a good performance from him. And Timo did everything quite safe so far, never in danger to lose control out of his game. And all the games he won so far, I think he didn't have to go to the limit. So I'm sure now he will be ready, and it will be a very, very difficult game because Dimitrij knows that he has a chance there, and 9 times they met each other before. 7 times Timo won, 2 times Dimitrij win. 1 time in Champions League, 1 time in one Pro Tour Open, very, very close 4-3 win for Dimitrij OVTCHAROV that time. But the favorite, of course, is Timo BOLL. And we will see. I mean, Timo's still on his way to try to make the medal he's really waiting for in a single event in Olympics or in the World Championship. And the same is for Dimitrij. Dimitrij also will try very hard to win this in order to have the chance to play in the quarterfinal against the winner of Vladimir Samsonov and Chen Qi. The match will be played at the same time, parallel. And yeah, I'm waiting for a very interesting game here between the 2 best German players. Still warming up. I mean, these especially Dimitrij and Timo, they're very good friends. They have some kind of preparation always together the last days. Usually Dimitrij is visiting Timo and doing kind of the last 2-3 days of preparation in the hometown of Timo together. And they are really more than only colleagues. They are really friends. And well, I think they will try their best now to compete on the highest level possible. But after this, I think they will be friends again. But now in this moment, everybody's trying really hard to reach the quarterfinal. And I expect also a very close game here. Last quarterfinal, last 16 match between Xu Xin and Wang Liqin. To my point of view, a little bit of surprise that Xu Xin lost this game and Wang Liqin won 4-1. And well, we will see if we will have a surprise here again, or if Timo, who is in my point of view the favorite in this game, will get through. Direct is one of the specialty of Dimitrij, very strong backhand flick. Start to flick to Timo's backhand and having the 1-0 lead. The way Dimitrij is serving is a little bit special, using the backhand service very, very often instead of many other players who prefers the forehand. And now you see here a little bit of variation. Also the service with forehand. Usually for Timo he prefers the forehand service in different variation, and Dimitrij like 70-80% the backhand service. We'll see what kind of ideas he have here. Very good start for Dimitrij Ovtcharov so far. (5-1) in the first game for Dimitrij. Now serving.
Well, really not a bad start for Dimitrij.
Yeah, it's a very good start. Very aggressive, going for the backhand flick.
The two actually in the past on international level met 6 times already, and Dimitrij won twice out of 6. Timo won 4 times, of course. The last encounter was last year in June of 2010, the Champions League clubs.
Yeah, there I think Dimitrij won.
3-1, Dimitrij won in the club event.
Very, very good. Timo was ready now for the very fast backhand topspin. You see? And good ball. Dimitrij could follow, turning around. And then a little bit missed that ball.
Yeah.
5-4.
That was a poor miss. Trying to block back.
Yeah, and again a little bit Dimitrij is trying to attack Timo's backhand, push him in deep backhand, flick in deep backhand, and is ready for having counter topspin also in backhand, avoiding this forehand because from forehand side Timo is a bit stronger there.
A half squatting service.
Tell you what, this first game will be very, very important from Dimitrij's side, maybe even more important than from Timo's side.
Well, of course, you would expect that Timo probably will have an upper hand to pull away.
Yeah.
On the other hand, Dimitrij would not really lay down his weapon so easily. Changing the direction immediately, very fast.
And now Timo also is trying to turning around a little bit more, to using his like very, very strong forehand. I mean, he's no really weak points, but if you talk about weak points, then would be maybe a bit the backhand block, and the first topspin is not that strong. So he's really trying to come with forehand. That's his really big strength when he's able to move there.
What would you do if you were Roscoff now? Are you just going to sit back and relax, just watch it, or are you going to take one side at a time?
No, I think I think I would concentrate on another quarterfinal, because this quarterfinal will be the opponent of the winner of these two, and I'm sure that's what Rossi is doing now. Here we are.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know which side he takes, but I'm sure he would like to see a good performance, a good battle for sure, unfolding itself. Timo leading by 1 point. Well, pivotal attack there, turning his body, generating a lot of power.
Yeah, but doing very clever in that way, that he's not only keeping the service short, but long service parallel. It was a bit surprised for Dimitrij, and then follows by forehand. A little bit edge there, a little bit lucky, but very good long service from time to time. Good variation.
One more point for Timo, making it 2 points away from taking the first game. Timo, of course, definitely being viewed as the number one nemesis of the Chinese players, ranked number 2 in the world. Great, followed by his forehand smash there.
You see there, Dimitrij was trying to attack the backhand, but was not strong enough, so Timo himself uses a good backhand counter-attack.
This certainly worked effectively. I mean, the two must have known each other very well.
Yeah,
right? I mean,
definitely.
Through all
definitely.
these years, representing the same country, etc.
And I mentioned that before. They're really not only colleagues, they're friends. They're really close to each other. They visit from time to time. Dimitrij is coming to Timo to do some practice together in his hometown.
But business is business here, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
All right. Speaking of business, the German top star certainly is taking care of his right here by taking the first game 11-7. A very positive start for Timo.
And after being 5-1 down. I mean, this is something where really Dimitrij has to improve in future. Like the game above the table, he's very good with forehand, but for his level, not that good with the back. Very good with backhand, but not that strong with forehand. So Timo knows that if it's the short game, like it's only coming like the strong balls, like the strong attack from backhand side, but not too much with the forehand. So he can adapt in that way also. He knows what to expect in this short game.
This is perhaps, a moment of happy dilemma for the German team. That's why Roscoff stays behind to say, you know what, let me just put my feet up. Let me just enjoy this game instead. Because really, one thing is that one German definitely will be through to the men's singles quarterfinals. Up against China, of course, in the next round. Or let's see how it goes. Because right now we have... Mizutani Jones still around.
Yeah, and the winner will be playing Samsonov or Chenchi.
Okay.
And Vladimir Samsonov just won the first game against Chenchi, 11-6.
That's a good start for Samsonov. We do need some faces from other countries to really make this tournament even more intriguing and more exciting.
Very good with backhand. Very good with Timo. Like, Dimitrij trying to avoid playing the fastball to forehand because there Timo was in the first game a little bit more with having this counter attack there. So he's using the soft topspin to the backhand, but Timo's also there. Difficult for, you see again, very good backhand from Timo. And then to follow with forehand, this one Dimitrij cannot get out anymore. Very good touch now in the longer the game is going for Timo's backhand. Not hesitating, going to the ball. Looks good to me.
And I'm very glad you mentioned that they train together, etc. as well. Because when you have a high-level training partner, your level will also pick up tremendously.
That's one big advantage from Chinese team, or in that way also from the German team. They have 7, 8, 9 quite high-level players together. And if they keep on practicing together, of course, that raises all level together.
And speaking of which, Timo is going to China to play in a few months
he will
represent Zhejiang Bank, if I'm not mistaken, club.
He likes this. This is part of his preparation on one hand for 2012. On the other hand, he really likes China. He likes sometimes to come there. Actually, he even learns the language.
Oh, yeah. He's learning, right?
Yeah.
And hopefully he will speak more to communicate with our Chinese fans, so to speak. Again, a very well-disciplined and well-mannered player from Germany, Timo Boll. Well, this time Ocharov was exploiting Timo's backhand.
Whenever Dimitrij has to play the short game above the table with forehand balls, is not that perfect quality, and then Timo can follow us after with good forehand. So much rotation, so much spin in the ball, difficult to come with a strong contra topspin there.
Well, this is not a terribly bad draw for Timo if he can tough out here, right? I mean, as number 2 seed in a tournament from the bottom to come up, really, he's got a lot of opportunities to tough out, really.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's reasonable draw there, because in case he should win, that's still a long way to go. He could have met in a quarterfinal one Samsonov, one Mitsutani, or 2 Chinese players. And that's not too bad. Still, nevertheless, first you have to win all these games.
Of course.
And it's a long way to go, and now he has to just keep concentration. Also, he's 1-0, 7-3 up.
That caught the
ball
edge.
there. Look in the face of Timo. Very, very calm, very, very concentrated. Really knows what to do.
Oh, totally focused.
Good one.
Yeah, good recovery there.
Yeah. Oof. Nice rally.
Beautiful. Still going on.
Wow, very good from Timo.
Yeah,
and also very good try from Dimitrij. Tried to get out. Really not so easy to bend around.
Not at all, given his size and height, really. To bend gravity down in order to make things happen for himself.
Yeah, and he's really trying to come back there with backhand, but Timo is not letting him out. Also not switching to deep forehand. Just winning the point over this backhand cross. There you can see Dimitrij. He's trying to attack Timo, but Timo is really quite controlled with backhand, doing also there the contra topspin, so it's not so easy just to say, like, I will attack Timo's backhand and then we will see. Timo definitely is playing at this moment in a very, very good level.
Oh, his best table tennis for sure, really. And I'm glad that he has regained his form. Remember, in 2002 and 2003 beginning part, he was really very, very good.
Yeah, I mean, he starts to play this really on this next level, to my point of view. Was a very, very good step after Olympics, then 2009 when he won already against Marlin in Qatar Open, then 2010 winning the Volkswagen Cup against Marlin also in the final. So he's really on his way up and mature.
Yeah, on his home soil, really.
Yeah.
Couldn't be better for that sweet victory over Marlin, his lifetime nemesis, so to speak. Good stuff.
Very good block, very good counter topspin with forehand. Staying close, not getting in the long rallies by topspin, but putting the table, like really not leaving the table, staying close there. Very good from Timo. I mean, Dimitrij is trying also a little bit change of service here again, like getting some different idea, try to find the rhythm. Crucial point is what I said, like in the first game, 5-1, he really started very, very well, attacking Timo, like really coming very strong with a backhand flick there. But it didn't end out well for Dimitrij. Timo came back, winning this first game 11-7. Now it's up 11-6, and everything at this moment looks like will be in favor of Timo.
Yeah. He's on his way.
And see, nice catch, and this ball parallel, and this surprised Dimitrij again.
Good
it was
recovery
the long rally, I think. See, adjusting there. Good chance for Dimitrij trying to come back.
Another good shot there.
Yeah, and nice footwork and keeping him in the backhand part. Keeping him there, you see, deep out, and he's trying even to turn around there. Didn't know, play backhand, play forehand.
This is beauty, really.
Yeah, nice rally. Nicely stepped in from Timo, and again this side spin. You see, Dimitrij really again like using the forehand from backhand. Good one.
Hard to adjust his body, but he kept it very low.
Tell you something, after these first 5-6 balls, really like Timo was quite dominant in this service and return. There really Dimitrij, in the long rallies, Dimitrij I think would be nearly on same level. But like in this service and return, in these little things, when you start to have the position for the first attack, Timo is really more accurate, more using the chances there.
Also, he's learned a lot from the strategy of three shot,
Yeah, for sure.
play.
For sure.
This winning theory, and he's using it, executing it beautifully.
Yeah. Good one this time from Dimitrij. I mean, that's what Timo also is trying to, a little bit, not only going to the long rallies like service, first ball attack, these kind of things, in order to have this variation inside the game.
Difficult to turn around, adjust his gravity.
A little bit more to the side of the backhand side. Meanwhile, Chen-Chi leveled against Samsonov. It's 1-1.
Wow, that's fantastic from Dimitrij here. Acceleration from his backhand.
And it started with a good forehand return there. A little bit surprised, Timo. And then we come to the long rallies, stepping in with backhand, acceleration with backhand, and deep forehand of Timo.
Beautiful. What a push from his backhand.
But still, Dimitrij is not that feeling, not that safe with forehand return. A little bit hesitating there. He would prefer to use that backhand all over the table. But of course, like Timo's having nice placement of service.
Yeah.
So
I was
he
about to
has
say,
to use forehand.
Dimitrij is not very comfortable with the Timo's service.
Yeah.
Very focused. Backhand service. Or again, using his backhand to create that acute angle.
I mean, this is some of the strengths of Dimitrij. Like, he's able to move, to work with forehand, but the backhand is really tremendous power. So especially when he's a little bit in this half distance, like he's able to play like really full power topspin. Like this, you see?
Difficult to cover and retrieve.
And gives him a 5-3 lead.
Five 3,
6-3.
or 3-5 rather.
Yeah. And see, like what he's trying sometimes. Usually, from this way, it's easier to return with forehand, but he prefers with backhand because this is really one of his speciality, to have this backhand flick off the bounce, above the table. Very good from Dimitrij. Good. That's what you mentioned. Like, he's trying a little bit more service return. First ball a little bit faster also, not to let the ball drop too long.
He wouldn't mind finish the points, sure.
Yeah.
Backhand top spin there down the line. Trading a lot of spin there.
So it's timeout. I think Dimitrij took timeout. He knows if he's 3-0 down against Timo, then it will be really, really difficult. He needs this game in order to stay inside.
In order to stay alive, really.
Yeah.
And really, he cannot let his opponent extend the lead like this so easily and quickly.
Timo seemed to me very, very focused, very calm.
So is this fellow.
Yeah, so is Roscoff. Yeah. So really like...
You can't read his mind, though.
No.
Poker face.
He's
right?
a poker face, yeah.
All right, we're back in action.
Yeah, he will think more. Bastian Steger also follows the match of Dimitrij and Timo. He had a good tournament here, coming to last 16. I think he did a good performance altogether.
Absolutely.
And again, these problems with forehand, from the short game. A little bit easy mistake there. And you said it before, he doesn't feel the right way with his short game on forehand side.
But every little bit counts, you know. You cannot really afford to lose a little bit here and there, and they do accumulate.
There's something really he has to improve for future. I mean, we should not forget Dimitrij Ovtcharov is like 22, 23 years old. Yeah, there he is. Very good from Timo. So timeout didn't help Dimitrij so far.
Things are not looking too pretty for Dimitrij Ovtcharov. I understand his background is very interesting, right? I mean,
yeah, he was born in Kiev and then came by the age of 2 to Germany, and he was starting to practicing with the father, and then went through the talent scouting system of Germany, and he really came up very, very strong. And it's really a very, very important member of the team, really the number 2 in Germany. According to the world ranking, he's number 15. So he's really made up a strong position in German national team.
Does he speak Ukrainian?
Yeah, he still speaks.
Mm-hmm.
And now we'll see. He needs to do good returns there. Now Timo will be serving. 8-7, 8-8.
Wow, good judgment from Dimitrij.
And Timo was there, just like a bit late, and it was okay. Like a very powerful backhand flick of Dimitrij. That's really what we said in the beginning, one of his specialities. But like he shouldn't forget to use also forehand above the table. Maybe one long service of Dimitrij.
Still short. Timo just missed that one with his forehand.
Yeah, but what I wanted to say is maybe it's not too bad if Timo start changing the service a little bit. Maybe from time to time also have a long service there, as he did in the first game. So a little bit change of the placement of the ball or change of the timing of the ball. Because now Dimitrij is attacking very well directly the service of Timo.
Ovtcharov's game point. He just squandered one. Was trying to come back to his original spot to defend. A little bit wrong-footed.
Yeah, but you see there, he is also trying to avoid playing forehand from the forehand side, trying to come with the backhand above the table. Then, of course, if you play back, the table is open, especially in deep backhand of Dimitrij.
One game point saved by Timo. Saved 2.
Saved 2 and getting a little bit too rushy, Dimitrij there. I mean, he's also shaking the head a bit there. Like he's not happy with the performance after being 10-8 up. Too fast, these balls.
Tenor. He was trying to lower his gravity to get it back.
This was a little bit like Chen Chi did in the beginning of Wang Yichin. The ball was late already and giving this so much topspin with the backhand, and Dimitrij was a bit far from the table. Xuxin, yeah, sorry about that.
Chen Chi still played there. Obviously, you know, they're just both too good, really. But I'm sorry to see that, you know, as you mentioned, Xixin is out, right? But what can he say when he meets Wang Yichin, right? One has to go.
Yeah. Again, one strong backhand. That's the thing, like Dimitrij is really attacking the deep forehand of Timo right now, and really with unbelievable much power. 11-11.
Wow. Great return there.
Yeah, and I think Timo was trying to change service a bit. And Dimitrij was ready for this long service in the backhand part. You see? Good there.
Read it very well.
He was there turning around very early. This anticipation started.
Yes.